Taurus, good day, how are you? Someone could be from Australia and they're like, oh hi, how are you? How are you doing? Could be David Schwimmer, or whoever it was that said that, some friend. You might be meeting up with friends and they're like, check you out, how you doing? So, I don't know, someone could be checking someone out. You could even work at a checkout centre and you work at a shop. And someone walks into a shop saying, cool, check you out, check out. I'll check you out. So somebody is definitely checking someone out, unless you're from Czechoslovakia. I don't know, but I keep hearing check, 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 1, 2, check, check. Like a DJ or something to do with around John Darling or J or D, Danielle, Danny Glover or something, or J or D, okay, names wise. That would also be the High Priestess in here, so it might have something to do around maybe a Libra, okay, some sort of secret society. Or some kind of like MC, like check, 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 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, scream if you want to go faster. So some of you could be going on a fairground ride or going for a ride of your life and you're like, yeah, and you're bouncing up and down on some kind of Richard. Now, I don't know, but what I'm hearing is checking someone's package out. We're like, oh, I wonder what package they have. Unless you've just ordered a big package and you're like, man, look at all the stuff that's in this box. So, I don't know what it is unless it's the glamour box. But, like, I definitely keep hearing, like, look at the package that I've got, okay? And I'm checking you out. So, I don't know if this is a new person, okay, that you got coming along. And you're kind of like, you just keep checking each other out and, like, sizing each other up, looking each other up and down and going, meow, pussy. So, you could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarian for a lot of you. Things that make you go, cool, that's tempting. You're dealing with Life Path 7 or 7 of Cups energy here. Or a Cancerian. Anyway. Excuse me for burping. Anyway, how you getting on, Taurus? So, you can watch this as a Taurus, a Life Path 5, or a Sagittarian even. Because on top of the cards, or even Stephen, okay? But you can watch this because on top of the card is a number. And that's the first thing that you call out because it is before any star sign. So I read in numerology and it also helps me channel, okay? Channel 4, so you really could be dealing with a Life Path 4, a Scorpio person, okay, checking you out, okay? So, let's see. Ooh, Taurus, last 48. Well, the toxicity is out from Utoxeter, or from Manchester, or from Leeds, or the name Lee, or Leanne, or Lisa, okay, or from Coronation Street, or Corrie, okay, or Corrin, but from Coronation Street, I don't know, you could be from up north and you call Vera. Hey, you're right there, Vera. But anyway, some of you have been messaging someone backwards and forwards. Could be a Gemini, Capricorn for a lot of you. Some of you, like I said, like, we're not worthy. Some of you could have met a new person, okay, and the old person could be in the middle, okay. Now, you could also be maybe, or this person could be also suffering through their weight as well, okay. Maybe some kind of like food addiction or something like that might be here, like obsessive behaviour around food, alcohol or drugs. But if it isn't, it's like forming an attachment. If you've got a past attachment, then it feels more like detachment. Like I'm detaching from this karmic energy here and I'm out. Okay, I'm out like mustard, and as I'm out, as one door closes, another door opens. Now this could be you or the other person. If you've been in a very toxic cycle, this is like as one door closes, another one opens, okay, pretty much. Because that would be ascension if you're on a spiritual journey of anything that is karmic. That would be Saturn finishing with a karmic energy. Okay, I'm just on my way out the door, and as I do, I just bump into someone new. Ooh, look at you. Could even be a number 2. Okay, but that's kind of what I'm sort of picking up here at the moment. Anyway, let's see, Taurus. But you can watch this from any angle you like, okay, because you can have Taurus in any placement, or 5 or Sagittarian, and it can even be a partner of yours or an ex, and you're involved in the energy, okay. But let's see, because you can watch it from the other perspective of an ex energy, meaning someone's an ex and they're on their way out, okay. Let's see. Taurus, last 48. And then Eight of Swords, going over to see someone. Fear of engulfment and entrapped. I don't really want to be entrapped in a karmic situation anymore. So I left, but I want you to push you back into this. No, you're not going to force me back in. Okay, it's a bit like, well, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in then. Well, it's like, well, you can do what you like. Could even be going on at home for a lot of you where you've been really struggling around a toxic situation, around a mother, a son, a daughter, or even Mumford. Doesn't really matter, but it feels like that you smother me to death and I don't want that much attention, okay? I'd rather get it somewhere else. So it's also like, do you want to come over to talk about the karmic situation? No. It could be someone that comes over to work, okay? But that's kind of like, you know, trying to push. Look on the card. Look. I'm trying to push you into something that you may not want to do, okay? Trying to push you into it, okay? Force you in. So, let's see. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. What's this Knight of Swords here for? Knight of Swords. Again, the same messages that were coming out through the reading I just did before yours, which was Gemini, which is the 6th, Gemini or Capricorn, Taurus. So you need to probably watch that energy there. Don't forget reading numerology. So when you watch the Gemini reading, if you know anybody that has Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, that's in this reading, because there's the 6, and it came up in the Gemini reading. That's the numerology part. Same cards, same thing. Loads of pages, loads of knights, loads of not speaking, loads of like bing, 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 bing. Yes, I know that you've messaged and I'm not answering it, or someone is. Like I said, if there's someone here that is answering those messages, they are. But this is normally like violent, like right, I've got to send loads of messages to get your attention because you're not giving me the attention, okay? So I'm seeking answers right now. Supply and demand of karmic energy. So you really need the teaching tier there, Taurus, where I talk about relationship cycles of narcissistic supply and demanding to know what's going on, okay? So when you come at someone with force and demand, you have a narcissistic supply of energy because a person isn't giving you it, which means I'm not giving you any time, any notification. I can do what I like at the spare of the moment. I can do what I want. You're not controlling me to speak if I don't want to. So when you do, and you put someone in timeout, and you're like, right, I'm not answering all of your demands, all of the lists of stuff that you've put me down for to say that I'm not good enough. Okay, demeaning energy. Being diminished is a part of the narcissistic cycle of life, of the karmic cycle that you're in, right? It's called a cycle, relationship cycle, okay? So when you get that, you can have someone that puts you down. Okay, so they diminish you. That means that I have a list of demands and complaints about the relationship that you're not good in. Okay, meaning, okay, we're in a relationship, it's toxic. I just need to let you know that you're not good at this, you're not very good at that, okay, and you probably stop speaking every 1 or 2 days because of the person's demanding to let you know that you've done something wrong to make you feel like a petulant child. So the complaint system. Or a sister or a brother. I'm complaining that you're not very good. I'm complaining that you don't give me enough attention. I'm complaining that you're at work too much. I'm complaining that you don't work. I'm complaining that you speak too much or that you don't speak at all. But I still need to complain that you're not doing it. That's diminishing. So what do? You render the person powerless and stop speaking to them for their demands. It drives a narc, spazzes them out when they can't get through to you to let you know that it's your fault. Because you stop listening to it. Okay, I'm stopping listening to that. You're not treating me like a petulant child. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, stop messaging me. Okay, because you can, and you probably have, but I've stopped replying now. I've stopped replying because of your demands of everything that I've done wrong. Okay, I'm not a child, unless they are a child. But this, like I said, this could be a mother on a child that diminishes their children to make them feel as if they're not great in life, that they do things wrong by not speaking. Tries to tell them, and they don't want telling. Okay, can be. Okay. Now, if they're 2 or 3 or 4, and they are an actual adolescent child, well, then fair enough. That's, you know, you've got adolescent children on your hands, right? The Devil. 10 of Pentacles. Why? Because I'm working. Yeah, well, I'm out for the night. Great. Same message that came out through Gemini. I was out with my friends. Brilliant. You're out with your friends. Where are you? Well, I'm at home working. What, and you haven't got time for me? What, when you're out with your friends? Yeah, well, I'm not speaking to my friends, but I'm out with them, but I'm messaging you. Hold on a minute. So what, I still don't get it then. So you want to talk to me when you're out at night with your friends. Why are you not enjoying your own time with your friends? Yeah, but why are you working? Well, I've got money to earn. I work for myself. I'm self-employed. I have to work. Okay. Now, if I work till, say, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock, what, and that's wrong? Or is it I work till 10 o'clock at night? Okay. But whichever way around it is, you're probably arguing that a person may be working too much. Knight of, but I'm hearing too little, too late. Knight of Cups. Again, more pages, more clients, more people studying. Okay, but again, you're being stalked the shit out of by an ex-partner. A karmic energy is stalking the shit out of somebody. All of these pages, the Page of Swords isn't the only one that means stalking and spying. Pages itself mean that. And they also mean not speaking as well. Because they mean, okay, I'm sending you a message. Bing, have you seen it? Yep. Have you replied? Well, if you haven't got a reply, they've seen it, but they're just not replying. Or you've spoke to them, but you've pissed them off, or they've pissed you off. And are they replying to it? No. Are they listening? No. Do they want to? No. No. Now, like I said, if you've got something going where you are messaging someone and it's flowing really well, then don't stop that. Okay, here. Because you do have new energy all here for those guys that are like, new is what I want. New is who I'm thinking about. New is what, or new. Anybody beginning with N. Norman, Nigel. Let's see. What's the Eight of Swords? Queen of Wands. Well, I still feel optimistic for the future, but I don't know if you do. Well, I feel great. I feel great being at home on my own. In fact, I like my own space. You know, I can quite easily get on with being alone on my own. Do you like that? No. Well, I do. So you get this energy that feels suffocated also, maybe by a parent always on top of their case when they're at home. Here, maybe, okay? Not all of you that don't go through that, but you've got a lot of new energy here and a lot of fucking top energy is knights sending messages, pages not answering them, okay? So they could just be very bitty kind of yes-no answers. You know, have you done this yet? Yep. Have you decided to speak to me yet? No. Why won't you talk to me? Don't want to. You know, something that's very sharp, quick, to the point, yes, no, finished, done, over. Very quick messaging, very quick reply that's non-responsive, that doesn't help the person. Okay. Yeah, well, that doesn't help. We're supposed to be talking. No, nope. No, we're not. Right. Let's see. Next 48 for Taurus. So, 10 of Wands. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. Hangman, Pisces. Because you don't do anything, Pisces. Well, I do what I like. If I want to hang from this tree, I will. But I'm working, all the same. So I'm here, doing me, boo. I'm thinking about myself. Well, you're nothing but a selfish, arrogant arsehole for just thinking about yourself. You don't never consider me at all with all of the complaints I need to do. Okay, well, if I'm not good enough, then go elsewhere. Here. Okay, next 48. Next 48 for Taurus. Next 48 for Taurus. 4. Yep, you might as well piss off, dickhead, because I'm not interested. Okay, what, you're prepared to throw all of this away? Yep. What, so all of these demands that I've pressured you over, where Steve's been shouting and screaming at people over the last month, well, for the last few years, actually, if you've been a part of this channel, do not pressure a person with 10,000 messages if they're not responding in the manner that you want them to, adding pressure is not the best thing to do. Especially when it's like, well, I did give you some space for half an hour. Really? That's space? No, I meant for quite some time. Oh, so tomorrow then? Is that like, you're like, what? You wanted some space and you want to text me tomorrow? That's not really some space, is it? How about the next day? I don't know, you might have been making plans here, trying to get away from the children, because I'm hearing, well, how about tomorrow? Okay, what about the next day then? I don't know, it might be setting up kind of things here with a person here. How about tomorrow? How about the next day? You know, how about, you know, something that is going on here. Plans. Or Hannah. Hanoid, Hannah. So not interested really. Next 48 for Taurus. Next 48 for Taurus. You get the 3 of Wands. Piscean energy and 3 here. There could be a third energy. Someone on this side could start getting really pissed off with someone adding that much pressure that, like, you know, I can't be doing with it. You've added too much pressure. You've had too much time. Okay, and I'm out. Like, you know, you can keep asking, but, you know, I've had enough here. 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here for the next 48? So you got a Virgo energy here, maybe a new person. You got 1 energy there, working quite a bit. What's the Hermit for? Yeah, Aries, Scorpio, Aries. I don't know. There's a very strong independent energy there. Independent, strong work ethic. The Hangman, 6 of Wands. There's a lot of attention that somebody's giving someone here. I don't know if it's this side, because this side has a lot of messaging. It could be a lot of messaging. It depends. If this person's been replying to you and you've sent messages and you have replied, then the conversation is going really well. If these messages are, like, say, from an ex, and you've got 3 energies here, and there's an ex involved, and someone there's been sending messages, and they have not been replied to, but someone has been replying to someone they want to speak to, that's where you're getting this 3 and 3 energy here. And that's why you're getting this 6 and 6 here. So getting attention elsewhere because of the karmic energy that's in the past. The future energy is looking more stable here. What's the 6 of Wands? 6 of Wands. Then you get the 7 of Wands. That's odd. I don't like it when you're getting attention from other people. What? I don't like it when you get the attention that you want. What? What's the 4 of Cups? Ace of Swords. 9 of Swords. Someone's starting to stress and worry now. 3 of Wands. The Moon, Virgo, or a mum. The Hierophant in reverse. Oh, this could be you guys that were dealing with the ex-husband or wife there. Because this came out in another reading where the Hierophant was in the upright position here, and the Hierophant was in the downright position here. And then when I did another reading that would relate to your numerology or star sign, it was in reverse. It was upright this side and in the downright this side, or the upright this side, the downright that side, and it changed. And this side, you've got it in the reverse here. So this is also a fucking, I'm sorry, but also a batshit crazy mother for someone here that is demanding things. This is suffocating also here. Okay. Or a grandparent or something, but the Moon with Taurus in reverse, that's an obsession of children. Because you see, because this could be a life path for a Scorpio energy. This is my mother, I'm sorry, but this is. She has Taurus rising, okay, and also Taurus North Node, and she's a life path 4. You guys hear me all the time. That is conflicted with my rising of Scorpio as a mother here in reverse for my karmic energy. That's not very good for my scenario. So that can be, like I said, man, I have to say that, I'm sorry, because you guys are not all the same. Tauruses are not all the same. Not every placement is the same. But if it's a karmic family shit that you've got going on, then somebody here is really not getting on with their mother or father. Okay, but this can, like I said, it can be an divorcee that's going through a lot of trauma with their ex-husband or wife. Okay, and that can relate, like I said, it can relate to these children that are all involved here and blah blah blah, and the kids are involved with the ex-husband and wife, and you know, you've got an ongoing cycle, and then the messages change really for you guys that had children, divorced, so on and so forth. Right, but this could be the person that you're with, or even the person that you meet if it's someone new here. Okay, so that's kind of what I've got for you, Taurus. If you would like your monthly reading, it has already been done. Okay, it was done this morning. I feel it was done this morning, and so was all the rest. And Aries is also over there as well. So if you want your September 2022 monthly reading, full card spread table and clarified, and advice to see what you've got coming up for the next month of September, then you can join or buy the individual reading. But it is over on the website, the first link that you come to. There is a coupon code that you can use if you wish to use the gold tier. That will give you $10 off your first subscription. That will still go on for another month. But it's only this month that will last, that coupon, and that'll run out at the end of the month. But you can join that one, the bronze tier. The silver tier has the weeklies, which I'm going to continue to do after I've done Aries, which is next. And then the weeklies will only go to the silver and gold tier. Okay, so silver tier is weeklies and monthlies, gold tier is weeklies, monthlies, and all the teaching videos that I've been teaching you about cycles, karmic, dark energy, past, present, future, channeling, reading tarot cards, cycling, fear of abandonment, rejection, engulfment, the cycle of narcissistic supply and demand, when to and when not to, what to do and what not to do, and to navigate yourselves, basically. Okay, but that's all over on the teaching tier, so you have loads of options. It is the first link that you will come to in the description box below. Okay, if you want personal readings or anything like that, you can find all access to links everywhere in the show more section below. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate it, and I will either see you on the website, on your reading, or I will see you on your next one. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.